Hello everyone, good afternoon and welcome to the Future Leader discussion of MENEFESTO 2022. Wow, I can feel the energy and I can see all participants are excited for today's event. Okay, let me introduce myself first. My name is JJ and I'll be Master of Ceremony for today's event. Well, of course, I'm not alone here. Please welcome my partner, Kayla.
Hello everyone, I'm Kyla and I will be JJ's partner for today's event. It's a great day to start the day. Are you excited yet?
Of course I am because we will start a very exciting today's event. How about you, Kayla?
I'm excited and also curious on how the discussion will be done today. I'm sure we definitely will learn a lot from today's event. But before we start our FLD session, we would like to thank all of our sponsors. Array, Teachcast, PT Imora Motor, PT Indo Sementunggan Prakarsa Tbk, Frost, PT Indomobil, Astra Credit Companies, PT PN 13, Alijoy Coffee, Sagomi, PT Alkindo Naratama Tbk, PT Eco Paper Indonesia, PT Alpha Polymer Indonesia, Melaju, Pramita Lab,
Profit Gold, Buih Kopi Mekarwangi, Istana Indah, CP Jaya Indo Mandiri, Honda IBRM, CP Gendis Anugerah Abadi, CP Sukses Group, Faith Factory Clothing Store, Narakubu Village, Pempe Dewi, Asto, PT Gunung Sugih, CP Sampurna Tex for supporting our Future Leaders discussion event.
And I would also like to mention our media partner, Yot Bekasi, info.event Jogja, info_event_Jogja, Ardan FM, 45 Radio UPN Veteran Jakarta, Radio Untar, Radio, App Youth, Aceh Pro, BEM FEB UJK, Sumber Pro, Batam Event Bangka Pos, BEM Teknorat, Event BDL Event, Corner Bali, Yot Bali, Himan FEUPB, Event Pontianak, BEM FEB Unram, Banjar Masinpos, BEM FEB UNMUI, BEM TK MUUGM, Unhas Info, Yot Makassar, BEM FT Unri, Explore Siak, Yot Bengkulu, UNIB Story, Yot Medan, Sumut Pro, Haluelo Informasi, Halma Heranesia, Gopos.id, PKU Info, BEM FEB UNMUS,
Event Mama Medn, Kota Raja TV, Komunitas Jogja, seputar Banjarbaru, BMKM FE Unsri, Curug Kito, Wonderful Bengkulu, BMKM FE UNY, Natuna, Ekspor Ternate, Kendari Update, HMP IKM Unjah, Kendari Info, About Jatim, jatimevent.id, Zona Tulung Agung, Event Kediri, Event Mahasiswa Surabaya, BEM ITS, Tong Garing Center, CR.UNS, Ayam Banten, Hima AP Untirta, Kupang.no, Kendari Event seputar NTT, masuk UPR, Jogja punya acara, HMJEP UPR, Event.Tenggalek, Event.Situbondo, Event.Millennial, Event.Jawa Tengah, Event Bondowoso, Komunitas Jogja, PPI, and Gatra.
Teachcast with Oxford is a program launched by PT Indomobil Edukasi Utama in collaboration with Oxford University Press to present technology-based English conversation training so that it can reach every student throughout Indonesia.
And Kayla, I want to greet Prokaholic. Hi Prokaholic, what kind of candies that make you cool?
The answer is Frost Candies. Whatever your moment,
Always hashtag dibikin cool aja with Frost. Okay, Kayla, without any future ado, once again, we want to welcome all participants to the Future Leader discussion of MENEFESTO 2022 Day 4. Wow, we would like to thank God Almighty for His blessing of preparation for this event could be well done.
We thank all delegates who are willing to take part in the entire series of today's event. And I also would like to thank you to all of the committee who worked hard to prepare for today's event so it could go well.
Now, let us explain to you a little bit about this event. Future Leader Discussion, or FLD itself, is one part of the manifesto agenda that has been running since 2021. Future Leader Discussion itself is a forum for international students to discuss, add insight, exchange ideas, and perceptions, and learn from one another, so that the knowledge gained through this event can be implemented to create a better future for its country.
In this event, students from various countries will discuss a topic, theme, or a case related to the main manifesto theme. This year's manifesto raised the topic of the 12th SDG to be discussed more deeply with international students from various countries to see the perspective of each country. Therefore, the chosen title for this year's manifesto is "What Should We Do About the Consumptive Culture?"
Before starting the whole series of events today, let's begin with a prayer. I will lead the prayer in Muslim manner. For attendees who have different religions, please pray according to your beliefs. A'udzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Robbi jikni ilman warjukni fahman. May Allah give us more knowledge and make us understand. Amin.
Now, I will read out the rules that must be followed by all participants and delegates throughout the process of the event. 1. All audiences are expected to turn on their camera throughout the series of events and use the virtual background provided by Manifesto's committee. 2. All audiences are expected to rename their names on Zoom with the following provision: participants_name. 3. All audiences are expected to wear neat and polite clothing and be in a conducive place so that their concentration is not disturbed. 4. All audiences are prohibited from eating in the Zoom during the series of events. 5. All audiences are prohibited from smoking, using drugs, and being under the influence of alcohol while participating on the series of events. 6. All audiences must turn off their microphone while attending the future leader discussion unless allowed by the MC or moderator. 7. If any of the audiences wants to ask a question, they must first raise their hand, then wait for their name to be called to turn on their microphone and ask their questions. If participants are unable to turn on their microphone, participants can ask their questions through the chat box with the following provision: name/question. 8. To claim the webinar's e-certificate, audiences must fill in the evaluation form, which will be given by the committee in the chat box as a confirmation of audience's attendance. The evaluation form will be closed after an hour. And lastly, all participants must follow future leader discussion rules throughout the FLD session.
The next event is singing Indonesian anthem song, Indonesia Raya song, followed by the Unpar hymn. Audience are welcome to sit properly and respectfully.
persembahan pada nusa berdiri Mahkamah Pancasila Sakti. Mako Nihyang Riguna Sancaya Bakti Sesatri alma mater kami. Dirgahayu Nika Parahyangan, Dirgahayu, Dirgahayu.
Next, we will be viewing Parahyangan Catholic University's profile video. Please enjoy.
Welcome to Parahyangan Catholic University, where knowledge and experience are sought and great ideas are highly valued. This is the place where traditions are nurtured and history is made. Located in the mountains of North Bandung, UNPAR strives for advancement and innovation in 16 fields of study, namely economics, management, accounting, law, public administration, business administration, international relations, civil engineering, architecture, philosophy, industrial engineering, chemical engineering, electrical engineering in mechatronics, mathematics, physics, informatics. UNPAR provides an accommodative learning environment that creates outstanding graduates who are responsive to current opportunities and challenges. This is the campus where all dreams are inspired and passions are pursued. Through a continuous desire for excellence, achievements after achievements are made possible. UNPAR is a place where diversity is respected and community is built. Divinity, truth, and integrity have become the foundations of our academic culture. With various extracurricular and campus activities, UNPAR has been able to provide a comprehensive education while building the essential virtues of thriving in the present and preparing for the future. With decades of experience and solid foundations, from generation to generation, UNPAR has been recognized at national, regional, and international levels. We proudly acknowledge our professors for their expertise and our staff for their dedication to service. We heartily embrace the trends in digital transformations by adapting to current and future needs and challenges in the context of education. UNPAR believes in developing local potential on the international level. Thus, internationalization is an essential part of our commitment to provide our students and staffs with the needed exposure. This commitment is supported by high-quality facilities and infrastructure throughout the campus. Our efforts towards the future are guided by the spirit of Bakuni Hyangri Guna Sunchaya Bhakti, understood as based on the belief in God, the advancement of knowledge and devotion to the community. Compassion and humanity have become the center of our academic endeavors, which are ultimately dedicated to society. Welcome to Parahyangan Catholic University, the answer to the future. We begin here and now.
Wow, that's our university. Are you to be proud to be Hungarian?
Yes, of course.
Okay, now there will be an opening speech, which will be delivered by Rector of Parahyangan Catholic University, Mr. Mangadar Situmorang, PhD. To Mr. Mangadar Situmorang, PhD, time and screen is yours.
Can you hear me? Is it okay? Yes, just to make sure.
Yes, Pak. Okay.
All right, okay then. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, especially our distinguished speakers here today. It is a great honor for me to extend our gratitude to the Minister of Tourism in Economic Creative Indonesia, Bapak Menteri Sandiaga Uno, and also our First Lady, the Province of Jawa Barat, Ibu Atalia, and our beloved honorable speakers also, Pak Fernando Mulia, and of course to all our beloved and our pride of students, wherever you come from. Bu Budiana, the Dean of Economics, and also the head of the department, Bu Mel and Bu Isti, and all our academic staff, and again, our beloved students. On behalf of the university, we welcome you warmly with a great pleasure to have you all for this special event organized by the Department of Management of the Faculty of Economics, Parahyangan Catholic University. We thank you and we welcome all student participants from different universities, from Singapore Management University, Universitas Pamulang, Universitas Logistik and Business International Indonesia, our beloved friends, students from San Beda University, Airlangga University, Kastamonu University, Turkey, and Taksin University from Thailand, University of Parakou, Benin, and also from SMKN 1 Bone, Indonesia. This event, we call it the Future Leader Discussion, in line with the MENEFESTO 2022, organized by the Student Association and the Department of Management. We are going to discuss about our consumptive culture. And this is one theme organized from the big themes, broader themes proposed by the department about our culture, about attitude, and our interest in making our world more better and lively, friendly to live. So on behalf of the university, again, we thank you, the whole organizers, committee members, our sponsors, and to all participants, because your attendance make this seminar, this event more meaningful and hopefully giving a great impact and significance to all of us who take part in this seminar. We thank you to the all speakers, again, Pak Menteri, Ibu Gubernur, dan juga untuk Ferdinand Mulia, for your times to share with us your expertise, your concerns, your knowledge, and it is a great event and occasion for all of us students to listen and to learn from you. So again, on behalf of the university, we welcome all participants and enjoy the whole program. Thank you so much. Back to MC. Thank you.
Move on.
Ya.
Udah di ini.
Ya, problem.
Now there will be an opening speech. Oh, thank you for the opening speech, Mr. Mangadar Situmorang. Now, there will also be an opening speech which will be delivered by the Deputy Executive Director of Asian Learning Network, Mr. Fernando Mulia. To Mr. Fernando Mulia, the time and screen is yours.
Okay, thank you very much. Good afternoon, honorable guests, Minister of Tourism and Creative Economy, Republic of Indonesia, Menteri Sandiaga Uno, First Lady of West Java, Ibu Atalia, Executive Committee ASEAN Learning Network, Rektor of Unpar, Pak Mangadar Situmorang PhD, Dean of Faculty of Economics, Dr. Budiana Gomulia, Head of Management Science Department, Mrs. Birgita Melianti Sulungbudi, PhD, Head of Management Undergraduate Program, Dr. Istiharini, lecturers, administrators, students, committee of MENEFESTO, speakers and delegates, and also participants. On behalf of ASEAN Learning Network, I would like to welcome to all of the delegates who will join in today's event. As mentioned by Pak Rektor, Pak Mangadar, we have 10 institutions who joins in today's event from Sanbeda, Philippines, our partners, Taksin University, Thailand, and also from ALN, Singapore Management University, Kastamonu University from Turkey, University of Warko from Benin, Airlangga, Pamulang, Universitas Logistik Bisnis International Indonesia, SMK 1 Bone, and also from Unpar. This program is collaboration between ALN, ASEAN Learning Network, and Unpar, and it's happened for the second time. We began our collaboration last year for the first time, and I believe it's supposed to be not the last time, but for the many years to come, we will still be collaborating. For information, at the moment, ASEAN Learning Network is in the process of forming ALN student chapter. In the future, I hope this kind of event should have more frequent, because this is the very essence of the ALN, collaboration and networking cross borders. We do hope that from this kind of event, the future leadership will be on the good hand, because we all know that when you discuss something, you gain some insight and you will become better. Today's future leader discussion theme is what should we do about the consumptive culture? This is a very relevant theme. We need to do something in order to keep this world sustained. And can we live for more generations to come? Sustainability is now a very popular word, but I hope this is not only a buzzword, but sustainability must be lived, must be embedded in our heart and our mind. We have a very high hope to the youth, because the future is in the youth hand. I wish you all to have very insightful discussion, and everyone will benefit from this future leader discussion event. Enjoy and happy discussion. Thank you very much. Back to the MC.
Thank you to Mr. Fernando Mulia for the opening speech. Before we move on, we will invite Mr. Mangadar, Mr. Fernando, and all participants to turn on their camera because for documentation. To the documentation team, you may take the lead.
Good afternoon. Excuse me, I will lead the photo session for documentation purposes. To all attendees, please turn on your cameras. Okay, I will now take a picture of each Zoom slide on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Slide number 2. 3, 2, 1. Slide number 3. 3, 2, 1. Slide number 4. 3, 2, 1. Slide number 5. 3, 2, 1. Slide number 6. 3, 2, 1. Slide number 7. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you to the documentation team. And we once again want to thank to our sponsor.
Teachcast with Oxford is a program launched by PT Indomobil Edukasi Utama in collaboration with Oxford University Press to present technology-based English conversation training so that it can reach throughout the whole Indonesia.
Okay, we once again to say to hi workaholics, what kind of candies that make you cool?
The answer is frost candies. Whatever your moment,
Always hashtag dibikin cool aja with pros. Okay, are you a student?
Yes,
Are you looking for MBKM internship?
I'm kind of interested to it.
Come, join Starship from Astra Credit Companies. Certified internship programs that have a final project related to the improvement department for 5 months. For those of you who want to join Starship, later you will have a bigger opportunity to be able to join the Astra Credit Trainee Management Trainee. Come on, register yourself through the web career egg, career@.co.id. Next, there will also be an opening speech by Mr. Sandiaga Uno as Indonesia Minister of Tourism and Creative Economy. But unfortunately, because of tight schedule, he couldn't make it to our event. Instead, he sent us a video of him giving an opening speech to our future leaders discussion event.
The world is now moving to a period of transformations which focus on issues such as increasing waste and pollutions, the use of extractive natural resources, and increasingly uncertain climate change conditions. Data from Making Oceans Plastic Free 2017 states that an average of 182.7 billion plastic bags are used in Indonesia each year, with an accumulated weight of plastic bags waste reaching 1,278,900 tons per year. Preventive, creative, and innovative strategies and policies need to be carried out, including first, sustainable food management, second, applications of a circular economy, third, education and outreach regarding waste, and fourth, strengthening collaborations between stakeholders. And the Ministry of Tourism and Creative Economy will continue to carry out various programs to encourage sustainable productions and consumptions. Finally, I wish you good luck and success for the Manifesto 2022 event with the theme Future Earth Representative based on the 12 SDGs, which is responsible productions and consumptions. Hopefully, this event can provide ideas and inspirations to overcome various crises and adopt the right strategy for building the nation. And I thank you.
Thank you to Mr. Sandiaga Uno for delivering the last opening speech. Now, after hearing some speeches about the event, we will show you a performance video called EduThanks. EduThanks is a video that showed answers from students of around Asia regarding their daily behavior, which can describe the consumptive behavior of each individual as well as their knowledge of the topic. Please enjoy the video.
Sawadika. Hi guys, I'm Nuni from Thailand.
Hello everyone, my name is Jacqueline.
Hi, I'm David.
I'm Elias.
The first thing that pops up in my head when I think of consumptive culture is the different factors that affect one's decision to purchase a product.
I think it's like when someone buys some things not because like they need it, but because they want it.
Okay, so the things that they buy is just for wasting?
Yeah, probably they just feel happy for buying it, but not really think about whether they need it or not.
Okay.
For me, I imagine to the product for using in daily life and should be up to date, and can make myself have a self-confidence and should be in a valuable product that I use.
The first thing that comes in my mind is the trending items of the eons. For example, the Korean culture leads the popularity culture nowadays.
For me, I always spend my money on higher quality product because the higher quality product is come with a quality fabric pattern, and they pay attention to make it per one piece, and it is easy to vary it. In addition, I can vary. I can vary it for a long time, not only one or twice time when I bought it.
I think this is a subjective and objective question. I mean, depending on the scenario, obviously, you might prefer to buy a single higher quality product rather than multiple lower quality products. But personally for me, I believe that if you can uphold the quality and value of a lower quality product to be that of a higher quality product, then I would much rather prefer to spend money on a lower quality product because I'd be saving more money, and also because, you know, they kind of have the same lifespan. If I can have them both be at the same lifespan, I would rather spend less money.
As a student, we don't have like full power of our money. It's actually still our parents' money, and we need permission for buy expensive things, right? And then the permission is only if they think that we really need to buy high quality things. Yes.
Right.
How about you?
Yeah, I think same, because if probably like sometimes shoe is really different when we buy like quality shoe.
Yes.
It's not. So I think, yeah, I mean, for that kind of things, not like this super luxurious and expensive stuff, but just like okay with quality with high quality level of.
I'll buy high-end brands because to fit my needs or wants, because I think the items of their quality provides can perfectly fit my needs, while the others may not have the high quality as they do.
I would be lying if I said that I don't try to keep up with trends or you know, am aware of certain trends, but at the same time I think I am pretty good at resisting certain trends, especially if I do believe that it's in my eyes ugly or not appealing, then, you know, even if it's a trend, I don't try to get, you know, jump on the bandwagon with it. I would say maybe like 1 out of 4 times I would impulsively buy clothes, but yeah.
I just do twice time per month to update it.
I don't. So because I think if we just want to follow the fashion, I think it won't end. And then I'm also not someone that like follow fashion, like always follow fashion. So I mean, yeah, it's just not my thing. Yeah.
Okay, same.
I seldom buy clothes impulsively to keep on the fashion trend, since I think outfits shouldn't stay a high percentage of my total spend.
Not really. I feel like regardless of trends, is more of whether someone thinks I look nice, because there are a lot of factors that go into complementing someone's outfit, and it's not just for the clothes being trendy. It can also be that you piece the pieces well, it's a unique outfit, it appeals to whoever is viewing your outfit, not just, you know, putting an outfit on for yourself. in fact, that there are some trends or clothing trends that are popular that are just not good, whether it be for the environment or for whatever reason. So yeah, even if it's trendy, if it doesn't bode well with me, I do not feel the need to be ashamed.
And actually, in Hong Kong, we don't really care about each other. We are so individualist.
Yeah.
And everything.
People are busy.
Yeah. Yes.
Like
But-
to look at yourself.
Yeah. They don't. Even though you use slippers or you
Yeah.
use slides to the university, they don't care.
Yeah.
And there's nothing to be ashamed of if you don't wear trendy clothes, as long as you're comfortable with it, and as long as you like it.
Yeah, I think because our schedule's packed and sometimes it's like too hectic, it's nice to wear some things that is comfortable.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's the most important thing.
And I think in Hong Kong they're not so trendy. They're trendy, but they're not like.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I understand what you mean.
Yes.
Like fashion is not like big deal, right?
Yeah. Fashion. Even though the professor here, they don't care. They only use shorts.
But no, really, you know what? My Twitter has Jimmy Choo.
Ooh.
It's really, it whispers. No, it whispers because you cannot really see that it's branded unless he walks like in front of you. So it's like very low key.
It's
very
business
low-
thing.
Yeah.
Business.
Yeah.
No, I don't feel ashamed because I want to live in my own style instead of following behind others.
I don't feel ashamed if I don't wearing it, and I don't care others because I be myself. But I dress it appropriately for that event that I attend.
I buy one brand at a time because I want to save money. But also, I just personally feel like you should always do your research if you are wanting to buy a new product, whether it be research online, advice from friends and family, reviews online. You'd be saving a lot of money, time, effort if you put in the research and get a product that works well for you from the get-go, rather than spending more money, having all these like products for you to try, and worst case scenario, none of them work for you. You would, yeah, I rest my case.
As a student, of course, we try to make our expenses as tight as possible, right?
Yes.
And then and there's no need to buy so many things. So I think I'll choose one only, and after like long considerations.
Yeah, I agree.
How about you?
Yeah, me too. And especially in Hong Kong, like everything in here is so expensive. It's like double,
Twice, yeah.
twice as Indonesia, right? And then in here also we have to search for the cheapest store to buy the stuff, and then sometimes we end up didn't buy anything. Yes, right?
Yes, sometimes. I mean, yeah. Sometimes we just wanna look at what they have, and unless we really know what we want to buy, and then come to the store with this thing in mind. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. I think that's it.
I'll tend to try all variations simultaneously to find the one that is most useful and the one fits all of my needs.
I always try all the variations simultaneously.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay, that's a wrap. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Di akhir kehancuran, dunia terbagi menjadi dua bagian kelompok. Rich man and slum.
Gila kalian semua. Bukannya kau ya yang gila, membuang air limbah ke selam sehingga membuat air di kota selam berkarat, tumbuhan tak bisa tumbuh, penyakit, kemiskinan, itu kelakuan orang gila mana, kan?
Wow, that was so cool, right, Kayla?
Yes, I'm very impressed.
Through this performance video, we can learn a lot about the consumptive culture and consumptive behavior around the world, which is our theme for this future leader discussion event.
We hope that all of you enjoyed the performance video by EduThanks. And now it's finally time to start the future leader discussion with the theme, what should we do about the consumptive culture? Before we introduce our moderators who will guide the discussion session today, we once again want to thank our sponsors, Are and Teachcast, for supporting today's event. Do you know, Je, it's near the end of the year and there's more hype with electric and economical cars. This car is the perfect car for those of you who want to change cars. What's even cooler is that Indomobil, as a leading automotive brand company in Indonesia, has a superior product, namely an electric car without a charger. Nissan Kicks e-Power, fun SUV. Forget the ordinary, live the extra. And this, the season for holiday. Add some joy to your holiday. That includes joy with your family, joy with your best friends, and enjoy yourself in Ali Joy Coffee. Ali Joy Coffee, providing joy for you.
That's very interesting. Next, we will introduce the moderators who will lead the entire discussion event. First, there is Amanda Ramadhani Zeni Putri, who will accompany the discussion process in the breakout room 1. Amanda is currently a final year undergraduate student of the Management Study Program at Parahyangan Catholic University. Unpar representative for Asian Learning Network, International Lean Kids Week 2022. Student Executive Board representative for UNPAR Interior Focus Group Discussion Leaders Talk. She has been a speaker for several events and magazines such as Management Study Program Student Association Magazine, Epilogue, and Percaya Management Event.
And next, there is Marcel Setiawan, who will accompany us in the discussion process in breakout room 2. Marcel is currently a third-year undergraduate student of the Management Study Program at Parahyangan Catholic University. He is a supervisor of Logistic Decoration Division at MENEFESTO 2022. He is mentor at Siap Gabungan 2022. Head of Logistic Division at M3, and he was also staff at several university programs and events.
Lastly, there is Ariel Wasdujaya, who will accompany the discussion process in breakout room 3. Ariel is currently a second-year undergraduate student of the Management Study Program at Parahyangan Catholic University. Top of Creative Economy Department at Parahyangan Catholic University Student Executive Board 2022. Academic Officer at Parahyangan Marketing 2022 MCMES, 101 surviving the triple disruption era. She also has some other competition and volunteer experience. Now,
Wow, it's impressive. Now we welcome you, all 3 moderators, to come and say hello to all participants. How are you? Hi.
Hello, everyone. Hi, DJ. Hi, Kayla. Okay, Thanks to JJ and Kayla. Hello, everyone. Greetings to all future leader discussion delegates and also participants. Before we continue to the next session, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Amanda, and I will accompany the future leader discussion session in breakout room 1. And there will be also my partner.
Okay, thanks, Amanda. My name is Marcel, who will accompany the future leader discussion session in breakout room 2. First, I will read out some rules for the future leader discussion delegates. Rules number 1, all delegates are expected to join the Zoom meeting 10 minutes before the event starts. Number 2, all delegates are expected to rename their names on Zoom with the following provisions: delegate _name _university. Number 3, all delegates are expected to turn on the camera throughout the series of events and use the virtual background provided by MENEFESTO's committee. Number 4, all delegates are expected to wear neat and polite clothing and be in a conducive place so that their concentration is not disturbed. And number 5, all delegates are prohibited from eating in the Zoom during the series of events.
Number 6, all delegates are prohibited from smoking, using drugs, and being under the influence of alcohol while participating in the series of events. Number 7, all delegates should turn on their microphone when it's their turn to speak and turn off the microphone when it's not their time to speak. Number 8, before leaving the Zoom, delegates must fill in the evaluation form, which will be given by the committee in the chat box. And lastly, delegates must follow all future leader discussion rules throughout the series of events.
Okay, thank you, Amanda, for finishing the rules. Now, before we split into breakout rooms, I will explain the future leader discussion theme. This year, MENEFESTO's future leader discussion is titled, "What Should We Do About the Consumptive Culture?", which will discuss consumptive culture around the world and how to overcome it. The culture of consumerism has several impacts on social, economic, and environmental aspects, and the majority of the impacts are negative or detrimental impacts. Although the consumptive culture is able to increase innovation and creativity, encourage economic growth, and reduce unemployment, we must consider that there are more the negative impacts on humanity and the environment. Some negative impacts among them are the nature of always wanting to compete in materialistic aspects, never being satisfied, increasing economic inequality, and causing damage to the environment in the long term. Therefore, the community needs to implement a responsible consumption pattern to avoid the negative impacts of society consumptive culture.
In this future leader discussion, we raise about subtopics, which are some of the problems of consumerism culture that are currently happening in worldwide right now. There are online shopping addiction, excessive use of plastic, excessive food waste, fast fashion, personal vehicle usage problems, and also minimalist lifestyle. Those subtopics are consumerism cases that we often unknowingly encounter in our daily life. Sometimes we are not fully aware that these phenomena are actually dangerous for humans, for sustainability of Earth, and for our future. By dissecting these subtopics one by one, hopefully as youth, we can contribute to find a solution to overcome this phenomenon, whether it is just a small step or even a big step. Hence, throughout this session, students from various countries have gathered to discuss, to exchange ideas and perceptions, and to learn from one another, so that the knowledge gained through this session can be implemented to create a better future for each country. We also hope that in this session, students are able to share their opinions freely and find solution to the problem given, which hopefully would be implemented in each respective countries in the future. Okay, that's all for the introduction. Now we're going to split into breakout rooms. And for breakout room 1, there will be 4 teams that will be present their materials and discuss about the problem given. There are Singapore Management University team from Singapore, consisting of Reza Paleva and Dava Aurelio. And then also Pamulang University from Indonesia, consisting of Ika Pandan And we also have a team from Parahyangan Catholic University, Indonesia, consisting of Alia Andrina and Cynthia Leonita. Last but not least, team from University of Parco, Benin, consisting of Genevieve Umbuk.
In breakout room 2 will also be 4 teams, namely San Medan University team from Philippines, consisting of Guarino and Sheng. The second will be Airlangga University team from Indonesia, consisting of Arya Satya Bani Hermawan Putra. The third team will be from Taksin University team from Thailand, consisting of Apisit Maliwan and Sutket from Jan. And the last one, University of Abu Mekalafi from Benin, consisting of Dionsu Kofi Agre. I'm sorry if there are any misspelling. You can continue, Amanda.
Okay, and lastly, in bracket room 3, there will be also 3 teams, namely from SMKN 1 Bon from Indonesia, consisting of Afira Dwi Rahmadani, and then from Parahyangan Catholic University, Indonesia, consisting of Catherine Esther Natalia and Shannon Malena Santoso. Last but not least, we also have a team from Taksin University, Thailand, consisting of Borwat Pragnan and Sirwan Tes. All right, but before we're going to split into breakout rooms, we will first take a picture together with all of the amazing delegates and audiences. I repeat it once again. I hope we all can turn on our camera, all the delegates and the audiences, so that the documentation team can picture it nicely. Okay, let me check. You can turn on your camera right now. Okay, thank you for opening your camera. To the documentation team, please take the lead.
Good afternoon. Excuse me. I will lead the photo session for documentation purposes. So all attendees, please turn on your cameras. All right. Now I will take a picture of a Zoom slide on the count of 3. For the first slide, 3, 2, 1. For the second slide, 3, 2, 1. For the third slide, 3, 2, 1. For the fourth slide, 3, 2, 1. For the fifth slide, 3, 2, 1. For the sixth slide, 3, 2, 1. For the seventh slide, 3, 2, 1. All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much to the documentation team. Without further ado, we have prepared 3 breakout rooms for each group. FLD delegates are welcome to enter the breakout room according to the order that has been read out before. See you later on the breakout room.
you to Marcel, Amanda, and Ari, who have accompanied the entire series of events from the Future Leader discussion today. And now, let's hear some conclusion from each breakout room, which will be presented by Marcel, Amanda, and Ari as the moderator of each breakout room.
Okay, thank you, Gigi and Kayla. Maybe I want to go first from breakout room 1. So it has been a very fun session on breakout room 1. All of the delegates have presented their material amazingly, and we also have several audience that ask questions actively to the topic given. I personally love the discussion session because we have so many complementary and constructive perspective, and I really hope that the discussion happen in breakout room 1 and the delegates presentation material also can give a better understanding for us about consumerism culture. We had discussed a lot of things about minimalist lifestyle, private versus public transportation, and also waste of plastic, and also several cases given before regarding the consumerism culture. That's it for the breakout room 1. What happened in breakout room 2? Marcel, maybe you can share.
Okay, thank you, Amanda. It's been a very, very great discussion session on breakout room 2. All of the delegates agree that consumptive culture is very harmful to our environment, and the government and we as a future generation of this generation need to collaborate to reduce this consumptive culture. In each country, either from strict regulation or our real action like prioritizing farmers, implementing agriculture, buying eco-friendly products, and share awareness about eco-friendly products. We also hope that all the solutions given by each team can be implemented by all teams in their own country. There is a lot more about our discussion on breakout room 2, but that's all the point that I can convey for the conclusion. Maybe something add from Ari.
All right, thank you, Marcel, and thank you, Amanda, for sharing your conclusion for each of the breakout rooms. And now I will share mine. And by the way, there was a change and I was assigned to Marcel's breakout room, so I will just add to Marcel's conclusion. And the discussion in our breakout room was really, really interesting because we discussed a lot of different things related to the consumptive culture and society's consumptive habits. It was also really interesting because all of us had different perspective and we shared a lot of different opinions, especially because we all came from different cities and even from different countries. We all experienced different kinds of cultures regarding the consumptive habit. We also discuss all the factors that cause the consumptive culture, and we even talk about the solution to these problems. I was even pretty surprised by all the creative answers and all the solutions from all of our delegates in the breakout room. But in the end, we all agreed that the consumptive culture or the society's consumptive habits are something that must be decreased or even stopped because it has a lot of bad impacts on society and even on our own environment. So as said by the main team of Manifesto's event, Future Earth Representative, we as the young generation must all be representatives that can maintain Earth sustainability, starting from ourselves by stopping the consumptive culture around the world. Thank you very much. That's all I can conclude from the breakout room.
Okay, thank you so much for all of the conclusion. All right, once again, we want to thank you all delegates and the FLD audiences for your participation in the Future Leader discussion today. Now, we have arrived at the end of the event. So, I and my partner Ari, Amanda, will return the FLD event to the MC. We also want to apologize if we have made any mistake that made you uncomfortable. We hope to see you again next time. Goodbye.
Thank you all of you. Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay, I would like to thank again to the MC for delivering your conclusion. Before we watch a closing performance video, let's all open our cameras to take a photo together. To the documentation committee, please take the lead.
Good evening. Excuse me, I will lead the photo session for documentation purposes. To all attendees, please turn on your cameras. All right, I will now take a picture of each Zoom slide on the count of 3. Slide 1, 3, 2, 1. Slide number 2, 3, 2, 1. Slide number 3, 3, 2, 1. Slide number 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you for the documentation committee. Next, we have an international performance video, namely Tari Saman. Tari Saman or Saman dance is an art performance from Indonesia as a representation of Indonesian culture to be shown to delegates from various countries around the world. So please enjoy the video.
Aku
Wow, thank you. That was really amazing. We really hope that through this video, our audience and delegates from various countries get to know Indonesian culture. Because in fact, Indonesian culture has different forms of arts, and Tari Taman is one of them. And we got a message video from Mrs. Dr. Atalia Praratia as the wife of West Java Governor Mr. Dr. Haji Muhammad Ridwan Kamil ST MUD. Here's the video.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sampurasun. Akang Teteh, mahasiswa sebagai agent of change adalah generasi penerus bangsa yang diharapkan mampu membuat perubahan-perubahan positif di masyarakat. Modalnya tidak hanya hard skill, tapi juga soft skill. Nah, keduanya ini penting untuk diseimbangkan agar kesuksesan menjadi maksimal. MENEFESTO, Festival Manajemen Unpar kini hadir untuk memenuhi kebutuhan tersebut. Dalam kegiatan ini, tidak hanya menghadirkan penampilan-penampilan kreatif dan menghibur saja, tapi juga bisa menjadi wadah bagi UMKM untuk mempromosikan produk dan jasanya. Oleh karenanya, saya Atalia Praratia sangat mengapresiasi kegiatan MENEFESTO yang hadir sebagai sarana edukasi dan pengembangan soft skill mahasiswa melalui tenan kreatif bisnis. Semoga kegiatan ini berjalan dengan lancar serta menuai banyak manfaat khususnya bagi seluruh mahasiswa dimanapun berada. Hatur nuhun dan selamat melaksanakan kegiatan.
Thank you to Mrs. Atalia for supporting our Future Leader discussion event. And that's the whole series of events that have been going on until now. Without realizing it, we are now finally reached the end of the Manifesto 2022 Future Leader discussion event. We thank all the attendees as well the delegates who have followed the entire series of activities so far. We would also like to remind you to fill in the FLD evaluation form by scanning the QR code on the screen or through the link that our committee will share in the chat box below as a confirmation of your attendance and to claim your e-certificate. The evaluation form will be closed after an hour, so don't forget to fill in your form before leaving the Zoom. And once again, we want to thank our sponsors, Teachcast, Array, PT Imora Motor, Pros, PT Indomobil, and PT Indosemen Tunggal Prakarsa Tbk for supporting our Future Leader discussion event.
And you know what, Kayla? It's near the end of the year and there's more hype with electric and economical cars. This is perfect for those of you who want to change cars. What even cooler is than Indomobil, as a leading automotive brand company in Indonesia, has a superior product, namely an electric car without a charge, Nissan Kicks e-Power. Fun SUV, forget the ordinary, life the extra.
To become an agribusiness company that is healthy, productive, grows, and develops together with the community in a sustainable manner, come and join PT 13. Teachcast with Oxford is a program launched by PT Indomobil Edukasi Utama in collaboration with Oxford University Press to present technology-based English conversation training so that it can reach every student throughout Indonesia.
Before closing today's series of events, let's close with a prayer. I will again lead the prayer in a Muslim manner. For attendees who have different religions, please pray according to your beliefs. A'udzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaih. Amin.
I would also like to remind all of you to visit our official website, www.menefesto.online, and follow our Instagram at Menefesto to get updated information about our Menefesto event. Also, don't forget to join our next series of events, which will be held offline in Cihampelas Walk Mall, Bandung. Okay, that's all from today's series of events. I'm Kyla.
And I'm JJ.
We, as Menefesto's representative, wants to say goodbye and thank you to all of you who have come today, and we hope to see you again soon in our next event.
Manifesto 2022, think sustainable, act responsible. Bye guys!